can't let the thoughts and opinions of people that are not my people stop me from delivering on the vision God gave me. They are using you as their point of reference for their own self-comparison. It creates this always looking external perspective, which trains them to become the ultimate people pleaser. People are watching you, but people are not watching you. If you're worried about what someone else thinks, then whatever you're trying to do, you ain't ready for it. This is the Ever Airwaves Think podcast, brought to you by Live One Company, where we explore ideas that challenge, comfort, and clarify. I'm Liv, and in every episode, we break down life's complexities with intellect, insight, and a touch of curiosity. All right, we're on air. Ladies, let's talk. I want you to do something right now. I want you to stop worrying about what other people think about you. They don't care. People are watching you, but people are not watching you. They observe you, maybe even mentally assess you for about 1 to 2 minutes. Then quickly they're carrying on with their own lives. The only reason you believe they're paying attention to you is because they looked your way or made a comment on your social media. Their brief observation of you is for note-taking purposes only, for their own future reference and to meet their own desires. They want to know, where'd you go? What did you eat? What did you wear? How did you get there? And who'd you go with? If you're doing things, they want to do things. If you're seeing places, they want to see places. If you're making mistakes, they want to see you humanized or making sure they don't repeat them. But at the end of the day, they don't care. I don't care. You don't care. Girl, you are spending way too much time stressing over other people's opinions. Them folks are paying attention, but not paying attention. They are using you as their point of reference for their own self-comparison. So sis, you are the standard, you are the benchmark. You think they're judging, but they are leveraging your greatness. You are the bar, okay? The bar of boss chick, soft life opulence and comfort. They may not be hitting the like button, but they're liking because they're watching and because they're following you. And if you're still not confident in what I am telling you, understand our families, our friends, our peers, our colleagues, we're all relatable when it comes to having moments of insecurity and self-consciousness. No one is escapable of these normal, natural, humanistic feelings and emotions. If that doesn't mean anything to you, it should at the least encourage you to stop overthinking what other people are thinking about you and just focus on yourself. A moment of vulnerability for me. I've been afforded the opportunity to travel to a lot of really nice places and do a lot of nice things in my life and be able to capture those moments that I share on my social media. Yeah, I get views, I get likes, but most people are not watching what I post because they want to see me. They want to see what I did, where we stayed, how much we spent, how we got around. More times than not, they are vested in those things, the things that I am doing, and not necessarily me as an individual, but for their entertainment purposes and as a source of information. And how do I know this? I know this because imitation is the greatest form of flattery. Because months later, when I see these same people posting and going to the exact same destinations and places I did and book the same accommodations, excursions, and what have you, that tells me everything I need to know. They are influenced by me. Yes, okay, I'm influencing because they're doing the things that I did. But do they necessarily care about me or care what I'm doing? No, they care about what they're doing and when they're going to do it themselves. Everyone is fending for themselves. And at the end of the day, because the day is going to end, shout out to Glorilla, nobody cares because they are too busy doing them. Psychologically, we are in 8-second society. Every 8 seconds, we are on to the next thing. If you make a mistake, if you show your whole assets, okay, by the end of the business day, nobody cares. There is no need to stress over what people think because I don't anymore. I used to because I used to be a people pleaser, but that's not me anymore. My goal is to please myself, please my family, please my clients, please my team, please my audience, please my shareholders, please my investors. Okay. I am on no one's personal stage for assessment and evaluation. Are they noticing my mistake or flaws? Possibly, but I give 0 Fs, and that means 0 feelings. That's my meaning, okay? I'm cleaning it up. Keeping it very cute, very classy, and very upper echelon. But if you start a business and mess up the thing, nobody cares. Start over. If you fail a class and have to repeat it, nobody cares. Retake it. If you are in a relationship after a relationship after a relationship, that's your business. Now, you might get a side eye for high body count behavior, but nobody cares. Nobody cares because most people are worried about their own lives, not yours. You too busy worrying about the judgment of others and allowing that to hold you back. Why in the hell are you worried about the opinions of others concerning the moves you make? I'm confused. Help me out here. Help me understand. If you're worried about what someone else thinks, then whatever you're trying to do, you ain't ready for it. Because someone is always looking, observing, prejudging, mid-judging, post-judging. This is what people do. They judge, they evaluate, they have opinions. Then what? And then what? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. At the end of the day, they don't care. Too many of us are out here living our lives like we're on stage for an audience that's barely even paying attention. Like no one's paying attention, but not me though. I've been delivered from what other people think. I don't recall any of them up with me until 4 or 5 a.m., 7 days a week, doing what I do to get where I'm going. They weren't with me in the trenches. They weren't with me on the grind. So why should I care what they think? They don't even have the full picture. What did Deion Sanders say? He said, what about me would make you think that I care about your opinions of me? Your opinions of me is not the opinion that I have of myself. You ain't make me so you can't break me. You didn't build me so you can't kill me. God established me. So there's nothing you can do to me. I've been him. I've been a difference maker, a game changer. I've been that guy. So what would change? Not a darn thing. I am not even playing the game and you got an opinion of me. I love it, but I don't care. And I wish the world thought like that. I fear he ate, y'all. Okay, Deion Sanders ate with that. He wasn't even dealing with one person's opinion of him. He was dealing with all of the media coming after him after a college football game. A bunch of bullies. And he still gave 0 Fs, 0 feelings. 0 feelings, okay? 0 feelings. You are stressing too much about what people think, how they'll judge you, or how they will remember you. At the end of the business day, they don't care. And at best, maybe for all of 8 seconds. It's hardwired in you, and that's why you care so much. You need some soft wiring, sis. I heard one of the most powerful things the other day, and now I can't unhear it. This guy said, try to never ever say good job, I love it to your kids when they do something great. Instead, you ask them, how do you feel about it? To basically get them to start thinking about internally how they feel about what they just created or achieved. And whatever they say, well, I think I did a good job, then you reaffirm what they said. Yeah, I think you did a good job. Because if you're the only one always telling them, good job, you did great, that's the best drawing ever, that's the best singing, that's the best dancing, it creates this always looking external perspective, which trains them to become the ultimate people pleaser, making them feel it's not good enough unless they get this external feedback versus looking within. Like, how do you feel about it? So honestly, this is what we need to do as adults to break the crave for other people's acceptance, and which, when we don't get it, it creates a spirit of worrying in us. Why are we worrying about what other people think? If you are not delivering a product or a service to a client or some TLC, tender love and care to your husband or man and kids, the opinions don't matter. The only supreme opinion that matters is God. That's it. Doesn't James 4:12 say there is only one lawgiver and judge? And who are we to judge our neighbor? Y'all better stop worrying about other people's opinions, because last time I checked, they are not the one or the two. You're focused on what other people are thinking of you. You are hard stop focusing on what really matters to you. Your plans, your goals, your dreams, your happiness. Like, you are unaliving your creativity because you're worried about what other people's expectations are. Some people are stuck right here. They can't even live their life because they're worried about what a bleach blonde, bad built butch body got to say. Rep Jasmine Crockett ate with that one. I am weak thinking about it. All right. Friends, you are thinking and playing it small. You're not taking risks and you're staying in your little comfort zone all because you're scared of judgment. Baby, I need for you to be the queen of unfazed, above the noise, Miss Keep It Moving, and double down and stand on business about who and what you are. We're not here to block the opinions and judgments of others. Cause baby, come tell me, pull up, okay? Come say it to my face, cause they won't. When you're popping, and when you're not, you're not. Whatever they got to say, let them say it. Most of them thumb lashers anyway. They giving their opinion and insults with their violent, pounding, fat thumbs in your comments and in your text messages, but quiet to your face. Girl, bye. Like, they're going to talk, they're going to criticize, and they're going to judge anyone and everything. So might as well give them something to talk about. Because baby, talk about me. Keep my name buzzing. Stay bothered, okay? And really, if they ain't talking or giving their opinions, that's when you really should be concerned. But some of y'all ain't ready for that conversation. That's media and news cycle 101 for you, sis. Do y'all remember Flavor Flav's show, Flavor of Love? Flavor Flav. I think that's when society started to fail us millennials. All them girls lined up for a clock from a, you know what? Never mind. Let me stop because you know what? That man is my elder. So let me not do that. I like Flavor Flav. He's a funny guy and he's kind of smart too. But do you remember New York, aka Tiffany Pollard? Tiffany was everywhere on that show and just all over VH1 with other shows too. And she was loud. She was over the top. And you know what? I got to give her props though, because she was like the first Black woman, the first chick on reality TV standing on business. Yay for New York. But she did make a fool of herself as well as the other girls on that show. But fast forward to today, no one really even remembers that. Do you even remember some of the dumb ish you did 1, 2, 3 years ago? Shoot, I don't, because I don't live there anymore. People barely remember the wild stuff like that Tiffany did on Flavor of Love until them clips resurface every now and again. Okay, but even after that, nobody is thinking about it. I do remember when she had to snatch up Pumpkin. This child, Pumpkin need to be handled, okay? That's a forever fade for Pumpkin. Remember when she spit on Tiffany on New York? America owes Pumpkin some hands. The Black community owes Pumpkin some hands for that. But who even knows where she's at today? But as I was saying, nobody cares about that stuff. We've all moved on. New York embraced her personality and turned it into a whole brand and a paycheck. Probably residuals as well and royalties. People forget if a clip pops up on social media, it's a quick kiki and a scroll and we keep it moving. If you have an idea, a dream, or a business plan in your head, execute on it. Don't worry about how other people will receive it because they're going to do one of 3 things anyway. They'll like it, they'll hate it, or they'll feel no kinds of way. People do not care. If you have goals in your head to do them and stop fearing the opinions of others. Shoot, I know I wanted to do this podcast and regardless of my split second of hesitation regarding how I would be received, I just don't care. They'll love me or hate me or have no opinion at all. And what am I supposed to do with that? Nothing. I can't let the thoughts and opinions of people that are not my people stop me from delivering on the vision God gave me. Ain't nobody stopping me from doing what God put inside me to do. Nobody. And if anyone that does have time and energy and has something negative to say, that tells me everything I need to know. 1, they wish they were me. 2, they're triggered by me living out my dreams because they don't have the courage to live out theirs. Or 3, they just hating because people do be hating and people do be envying. I want you to focus on yourself and not the opinions of other people. We're not letting people put condos in our heads to live rent-free there. Sis, your soft life living requires you to let go of other people's expectations. Do what I do. Take it as a grain of salt. Nobody cares anyway. And that's a beautiful thing. The people who matter will be there for you, and the people who don't, it doesn't even matter. They're not your people. Woo! Can you believe we're already at the second to last episode of season 1 of the Airwaves Think podcast? One more to go. Then we're back in the fall or early next year if I'm feeling fancy. But don't trip. There's 20 fire episodes waiting for you to replay, share, and keep on loop. And while you're at it, grab one of the mini gems I dropped from the book, Dropping Gems 365 for Her. That's Gems with a Z by Nijan Eldane. Because I'm leaving you with something, okay? So don't ever say I don't look out for you, because I do. You're welcome. And keep the elevation going, sis. Keep it going. Follow, subscribe, and stay ready, because season 2, she's going to hit different. Hit different. Hit different. Hit different. Shout out to SZA and Ty Dolla $ign on that one. All right, my loves. Thanks for listening to the Airwaves Think podcast. If today's episode made you elevate, share it with someone who needs it. Until next time, keep questioning until you have those answers. I'm out.